boys 12 and under 200 freestyle relay champions from Rockville, Montgomery, Swim Club, John Gravel, Nicholas Ishigai's, Patrick Thomas, and Sullivan Erickson. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for men 39, girls 13-14, 400 freestyle relay. In 8th place, Point Aquatics. In 7th, Beaver from Long Island Aquatic Club. 6th place, Sophie Aquatics. 5th place, Rise Aquatic Club. 4th place, Nation's Capital Swim Club. 3rd place, Nova, Virginia Aquatics. 2nd place, Rockville, Montgomery Swim Club. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 400 freestyle relay champions from Long Island Aquatic Club, Sasha Pirafin, Karina Dahl, Una Diaz, and Vivian Zangaro. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for men 40, boys 13-14, 400 freestyle relay. In 8th place, Rochester Swim Club. In 7th place, Nation's Capital Swim Club. In 6th, St. Charles Swim Team. In 5th, Long Island Aquatic Club. 4th place, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. 3rd place, Ozaki Aquatics. 2nd place, Long Island Express. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 400 freestyle relay champions from Machine Aquatics, Neil Warton, Maxwell Thompson, Ben Mattis, and Hugh Warton. Congratulations, gentlemen.
I did turn this speaker off today because it was giving feedback the same way it was last night. When that speaker was turned off, so we
session of the 2024 NCSA 8 Group Swimming Championship here at Rosen Aquatic Center. At this time, I ask you to please rise, remove your hats, direct your attention to the scoreboard end of the pool for the playing of our national anthem.
Filling in for Bill Shawls, and we are setting up for the first event of the evening, which will be the girls 12 and under 500 free. Record time in this event 5:05.77, set by Mackenzie Brandt in 2017. Top times from this morning, we've got Mara Ahern from Rockville 5:19.6, Charlotte Bruning from Nova 5:22.66, and Molly Whittakus from Hinsdale, 5:22.92. Lane 1, we've got Mila Fisher. In 2, Leah O'Connell from Long Island. Her teammate May Strasser in 3. From Verona, we've got Emma Sina, your top qualifier. In 5, from North Palm Beach, we've got Gia Giuseppe. Jenna Ryan from Rockville, Montgomery in 6. Carson Ward from Ad Astra Aquatics in 7, and Kara Brady from Hinsdale in 8. clean start for our competitors. As we are going into the first turn, going to see some different strategies here from some people. There's going to be some swimmers that are going to take it out really fast, like May Strasser there in lane 3. It looks like she's got a early lead on everybody. Then you'll have some swimmers who will hold back and do the wait and see approach, where they'll, around the third quarter of the race, they'll start picking it up and putting it into high gear. May's first out there, 27.9, along with, excuse me, Mila Fisher over there in lane 1. Our meet referee, Dave Olak, doesn't miss a beat. He saw a button hanging down in lane 1 in front. Didn't want it to interfere with the swimmer. Well done, Dave. That's why they gets paid the big money. So it looks like right now, Mila Fisher and May Strasser are in the early lead, coming up to the 150. Mila Fisher, 31.7, 31.9 for May Strasser. Rest of the heat, 32s. Knight, they're controlling it. May Strasser's got some really good underwaters coming off her wall. It's kind of hard for me to see what Mila's looks like. That wall comes up right before the flags. May's coming up after the flags. A little different in contrast of styles. But Mila Fisher, man, she's out 2:01.6. Having herself quite a swim so far. May Strasser's keeping right up there with her. Another 31.5. She's actually getting a little faster. 2:33 at the halfway point. 31.9 for Strasser. Everybody else 32s or 33s. About this time is when I tell my swimmers I want them to start making their move, seeing whether or not they can pick people off one by one. 32.0 for Mila on that 50, 31.8 for May Strasser, so May's trying to close the gap between her and Mila. Looks like it's a good race for third with Leah O'Connell. And that looks like it's Jenna Ryan. Six lengths left, 31.8. Strasser 32.1. Mila seems to be extending her lead a little bit here. She comes to the 400 mark, 4 left. 32.3, so Mila's got about a 2-second differential on her right now. Doesn't look like she's slowing down anytime soon either. If this keeps up, we're going to have a 1-2-3 Long Island aquatic finish here for this event. Right now, Jenna Ryan's the only thing stopping that from happening. And she was 1/10 slower than Leah O'Connell off that turn. But definitely Mila Fisher coming in for the win. 5:11.4, 5:13.3. And it looks like Jenna Ryan's going to sneak in there for third. Leo Cotto fourth, and Emma Cena from Corona sixth. So good swim, ladies. It's like
14, 200 free. Starting off in lane number 1 from the Academy Bullet Swim Club is Juliet Nemec. In lane number 2, Caitlin Dunfield from Ole. Lane number 3, Nicole McEnroe, Point Aquatics. Lane number 4, Sophia Lyons from Long Island. Lanes number 5 and 6, both from Northern Kentucky, are Claire Herfel and Freya Marine Reel. And lane number 7 is Catherine Dorsey from Blazing Barracudas. Sandra App, Eagles swim team in lane number 8 out of Maryland. I do not. Let's see what kind of temperament is that.
Got off the blocks. So strategies have changed so much over in this race over the last few years,
sure.
Bill. You know, used to be, you know, kind of the wait and see approach, you know, crank that third 50. Now kids are just going out 90, 95% on that first 50 and letting her rip.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, you know, there used to be an adage, go out with your arms, come back in your legs, and I still think that's true to some point. You got to be careful. You can have a good tempo without getting a big kick going, and that's if you get too big of a kick, then you're likely to you're going to build that lactic acid much quicker.
Yeah, and you're going to start fading.
Caitlin Dunfield from Ole is out in the early lead.
Let's see how she handles the back half.
That's good for that sprint coach. You know, he gets out early.
I was talking to his brother this morning. I go, which one of you guys is Jeff? And his brother's like, I'm his brother. And I'm like, well, Bill was giving him some props for being a great sprint coach.
I will pay for that someday, somehow.
Still looks like Caitlin Dunfield is increasing her lead.
Putting the feet to her heat right now.
Might have had a swim that she might have been tight this morning and just coming back and swimming great tonight.
29.7, 125.2. She's going to swim a time tonight. Most likely that would have gotten her into the championship final tonight, but she's in the C final. She's going to get get the TV swim going here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Wow, great race for second here with McEnroe, Lyons, and Herfel. Looks like Sophia Lyons has got a small.
Caitlin Dunfield, 155.01.
Yeah, that definitely would have gotten her in tonight, a final.
It's really not fair to compare that, though, because it's a totally different environment in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
It was very chilly this morning. The wind coming in through the doors was a little bit frigid, so especially if you're running around in swimsuits. So in the B final from the end cap in lane number 1 is Ariana Cortez Martinez. Lane 2, Nova. Lane 3, Emma Rapcan Rise. Lane 4, Rachel Ritter from Sioux Falls. Lane 4. Lane 5, Luna Diaz from Long Island. Lane 6, Henri Cateau from 92nd Street Flying Dolphins. Lane 7, Leah Santos from Hokie. And lane number 8, Campbell Shore.
Beautiful underwaters out there by lane 3, I think it was, Emma Rapcan.
So the A and B finalists will score points for their teams.
Yep.
The meet record of this event is a 146.19 held by Erin Gemmel back in 2019. She's from the nation's capital. Swims for a guy named Bruce Gemmel. Yes, relation.
Yes.
Emma Rapcan from Rise is out in the early 26-4, but
Rachel Ritter is
tight.
So these two actually battled it out this morning. They were in the heat right after my gal, and I mean, it was really tight between both of them, and looks like Rachel's starting to pick it up this second 50. Emma's trying to stay right with her.
Yeah, out in a 54.7. Again, this is another situation. Nice, warm. It's a much warmer evening. The muscles are looser. All the focus is on one pool, so you have less chaos but a high, much more engaged crowd.
Absolutely.
So, and we see Rachel Ritter
really taking off
at the 150 mark.
28.7, so she's still under 29. So that bodes well.
She's the only one under 29. Yeah. So she's going to go a time very likely that could have been again. Not fair to compare, but she's likely to have the fastest time in the meet coming out of this heat. So we'll give her some bragging rights, but it won't get her any more points. Got a very nice swim here. She looks very relaxed. Tempo's good.
152.5. Nice. 153.7 for Una and Emma and Brantley coming in third. The 29.1 on the last bit.
Some people might ask, why not? Why not? Why can't she score in the Taipei? Why couldn't she win this event? And, it's really it's all about racing in the morning. And part of the responsibility is that in prelims, you need to give yourself a chance to win. And that requires you to step up and race in the morning. And so and again, different environments this morning versus tonight. There's also some strategy that, you might be a swimmer that you want to, some pools are a little bit wavier than others. So if you can get into that earlier heat, get out in the lead, and get some really clean water, that might be advantageous. Some people like to race, so it's just different for everybody. But anyway, and it's certainly better for us as spectators. Well, Sophia Gast is in lane number 1 from Paul. That would explain why Mr. Ammerman has left me here in lane number 2. We have Gabrielle Day from the Rockville Montgomery. Lane number 3, Kiralee Workman from Northwest Arkansas Aquatics. Lane number 4, Vivian Zangaro from Long Island Aquatic Club. She's our number 1 seed. Lane number 2, Sasha Carafin, also Long Island Aquatic Club. And in lane number 6, Alexandria Siegel from Long Island Aquatic Club. Everybody now really happy we don't have an 800 free relay in this event. Jillian Wiersma from Hokie in lane number 7. And Samantha Romer from Neusens Capital in lane number 8. Record 146.19. We've seen some really fast swims from those from the ladies in the first 2 heats. I think this will be some great racing, but with 3 Long Island girls, they are going to rack up a ton of points. Rockville, Montgomery, Nation's Capital, both in the team race, only have 1 girl each. So, and if they go 1-2 here, it's going to be dominating points. Vivian Zangaro out in the 26 flat in lane number 4. Lane number 5, 26.4. But lane number 8, Samantha Romer from NCAP, 26.3, trying to break up this Long Island juggernaut here. Romer's at the top of your screen there. And Vivian Zangaro still maintaining her lead, 27.8. Fastest split. But Kiralee Workman from Northwest Arkansas is in second. Sasha Carafin in third, also from Long Island. We're showing lanes. Yep. Oh, that is accurate. So Vivian Zangaro maintaining her lead. She's out in the 53. Vivian Zangaro, 28.5, 152. She's on pace to go about a 150. That's 3 seconds faster than she was this morning. And actually, Sasha Carafin had the same time as her this morning in lane 5. But watch lane 3. We see Kiralee Workman doing some work right now as she's trying to move on. And also, so is Sasha Carafin, both trying to make a move. But this is going to be all Vivian Zangaro going coast to coast. All 450s to lead the way, 28.3, 150.71. Second place is Kiralee Workman from Northwest Arkansas. She is a 151.9. And right behind her by a few hundreds is Sasha Carafin from Long Island. Now we move on to the young men, 13-14 boys, 200-yard freestyle. Maxwell McMillan from Rockwood, 85.2. Fontana from Rockville in lane number 5. Jake McPhail from Lake Erie is in lane 6. Jeremiah Garmosa from Rockville in lane 7. Aiden O'Shea from Long Island is in lane 8. The meet record of this event is a 141.77. That's held by Andrew Bonas, set in 2023 last year, March 24th. And he is from nation's capital. And it looks like we have lanes number 4, 5, and 7 out there. It is. It's Tyler Kaminsky in lane 4 with the early lead, but only 1,500s behind him is Rafael Fontana. And up in lane 7, 24.9, that's Jeremiah Germosen. Coming into the flag, Tyler Kaminsky again, our leader, 26.4, but Trevor Donnelly in lane 8 had I'm take that back. Nope. Tyler Kaminsky did have the fastest split. Rafael Fontana from RMSC in lane 5 is right next to him.
It's like he's taking it out strong, Kaminsky.
He is. Our leader still 27.3, still with the fastest splits.
Yeah.
So he's been the fastest split. And he's only a couple tenths faster than Rafael Fontana, but it's those 2 or 3s. That's why he's got 3/4 of a body length lead.
Yep. Yeah.
Now he has a full body lead. Look at that kick, monster kick, great tempo, getting after it, digging in. And he's going to come in under the flags with a 145.14. That would have been another swim. My goodness. This beautiful weather we're having down here this afternoon. And this building is a lot of open doors, a lot of drafts. So this morning when we had a lot of windows and a lot of doors open, it gets a little bit drafty and chilly in here. So expect to see a lot of good swimming tonight. Lane number 1 in the B final is Maxwell Jackson from Eagle. Trace Colton, lane 2, North Palm Beach. Lane 3, Alexander Atkins from Rockwood. Lane number 4, Brandon Jordan from St. Charles. Bennett Aldrich in lane 5 from Lancaster. Benjamin Wysotsky from Waukesha. Lane 6, Leopold Buren from Nation's Capital. Lane 7, Connor Manier from Arlington.
Drafty. I would say it's still better here than it was in a certain meet that's down the road a little bit, considering they had to cancel 2 sessions.
Oh, did they really?
That's what I heard.
I did not know that.
Well, at least one that I know of. They might have postponed.
Okay.
So I'll take this any day.
I hear ya.
Atkins out first, 24.3. Looking nice and strong early on.
Good tempo, good strong kick. But now watch, boy, this race is getting very, very tight.
Brady and Bennett are starting to.
Yeah, Bennett Aldrich in lane 5 has moved up into second place, I believe, and he's very close to having the lead. But Alexander Atkins is push there at the end.
51.0, 51.2, 51.4. And this is what you said. This is the money lap right here. Get those legs churning and burning.
If you're paying attention to the splits and you look at these splits, you'll notice that these leaders are not, they might be a tenth or 2 faster, but the swimmers fall off the lead. Those are the ones that are just run out of energy, but nobody's falling off the lead here.
And check out lane 8, too. We got Connor Manier here.
Slips into third of the 27.6.
Fastest split in the heat.
And he is only 2 tenths behind the leader. He's going to need to turn and burn here on this last 50.
Look at all these guys, man. It's a heck of a race.
Alexander Atkins looks like he's going to be there. And it is. It's Alexander Atkins. This is, I believe, the 4th 200 in a row that we've had where the a swimmer who was winning the first 50 actually won the race and won all 450s. So that's not common, actually. So, but we got some aggressive swimming here tonight. Kids are feeling great, and they're getting after it. So we'll see how that goes. B heat finalists hopping out of the water, and our A heat finalists are coming down. These are the guys who had the got up and had the fastest swim still this morning. It's a little bit slightly difficult in some difficult conditions. So
this should be a really good race, I think, especially with those three guys at the top.
I agree. And so right off the bat, lane number 1, we have Lachlan Bartholomew from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 2, Ethan Shania from Long Island Express. Lane number 3, Kai Joyner from Rochester Swim Club. Lane number 4, Aiden Terrazas. For everybody listening up in Ozaki, I got the memo. I got it right this time. Reed O'Connell in lane 5 from Long Island Aquatic Club. And lane number 6, Victor Gutt, Palatine Park.
Gutt.
Grant Freeze from Ozaki.
Freeze.
Yeah. Toby Nwasu from Long Island Express in lane number 7. And in lane number 8, Toby Nwasu from Long Island Express. I apologize.
Good old Grant Freeze, up there in Ozaki. His name fits that during the winter time.
Apparently Clearwater. That's a great underwater view of those dolphin kicks.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And you look at these guys, see how they're building their legs? Yeah, they're not. They're just getting after it. Listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
This guy coached 20 years ago.
He coached 200. He swam to 200 in the 70s. Yeah, we didn't have these fancy suits.
Well, the good news is...
Goggles? What are goggles?
Yeah. And the good news is I don't think I ever swam the 200 in my life. So, that's...
Kai Joyner, Rochester Swim Club, is our current leader.
Oh, yeah. And he's just building up his lead right now. Nice, long stroke, beautiful stroke.
The record of this event is a 141.77. We mentioned that earlier. I mentioned it again because getting out in 49 is one way to get close to that record.
Pretty darn close.
He's going to have to be a little bit faster in 25s, I think, or right at 25s, I think, to get the record. Yeah, Derek was a sprinter in his day, and his idea of a long warm-up was a Trente or a Trente coffee.
That's right. Looks like Reed O'Connell starting to close the gap a little bit. But
Kai Joyner continue to extend his lead. He's a 26-0. But Reed O'Connell, as you mentioned, a little bit quicker, a couple hundreds.
Yeah. Got those legs. Looks like O'Connell's really got the legs cooking here. I don't think there's going to be enough real estate, but, man, look at those legs.
They're watching each other. It's just eyeball on the race.
Oh, they both got it.
Yeah, they did. 25.6s, and Reed O'Connell 24.9, 140.45 and 140.7. Both of these guys go under our meet record.
That's a nice last 100 for those guys. Good race. So, how is it pronounced? Aiden?
It is Aiden. Not Aden or anything else I was saying the rest of this week. So
they didn't.
It's Aiden.
They gave you that one, but they didn't give you Terrazas?
Well, I don't think I was screwing up Terrazas as much. All right, we're going to the awards now. We're going to shut up and let Aaron Mashman take over.
Awards for that 41 girls 12 and under 500 freestyle. In 8th place from Hinsdale Swim Club, Molly Woodikis. In 7th from Nova, Virginia, Charlotte Bruning. In 6th from Verona area swim team, Emma Sina. Ryan. In second place from Long Island Aquatic Club, May Strasser. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 500 freestyle champion from Long Island Aquatic Club, Mila Fisher. Awards at 42 poinds, 12 and under 500 freestyle. In 8th place from Louisville, Virginia, Daniel Bunky. In 7th from Team Triumph, Zach Felton. In 6th from New Trier, Lubo Trobajiski. In 5th place, Rockville, Montgomery's Sean Brovell. In 4th place from Long Island, Ryan Yao. In 3rd place from New Trier, Samuel Cast. In 2nd place from Rochester School Club, Elliot Leisure. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 500 freestyle champion from Lakers Swimming, Jaden Sa. Awards for men 43, girls 13-14, 200 freestyle. In 8th place from Peoria, Sophia Gast. In 7th place from Hokie Aquatics, Jillian Rusama. In 6th from Rockville, Montgomery, Gabrielle Day. In 5th from Long Island, Alexandra Siegel. In 4th from Nation's Capital, Samantha Romer. In 3rd from Long Island, Sasha Carabin. In 2nd place from Northwest Arkansas, Kira Lee Workman. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 200 freestyle champion from Long Island Aquatic Club, Vivian Zangaro. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 44, boys 13-14 200 freestyle. In 8th place from Ozaki Aquatics, Grant Freeze. In 7th place from Long Island Express, Toby Nwoshu. In 6th from Rockville, Montgomery, Lachlan Bartholomew. 5th place, Palatine's Victor Gutt. In 4th from Long Island Express, Ethan Chinea. In 3rd, Ozaki Aquatics, Aiden Terrazas. In second, from the Long Island Aquatic Club, Reed O'Connell. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 200 freestyle champion and new meet record holder with a time of 140.45 from Rochester Swim Club, Kai Joyner.
Congratulations. Over to the breaststroke events. Starting off with the 1200 girls, 200 breaststroke. Aaronsberger from Nova in lane number 1. Yuri Slivko in lane number 2 from Long Island. Sydney Josephson, Fox Lily Wave in lane number 3. Emily Wang, Long Island Aquatic Club. And Sophia Chen right across the street of Long Island Express. 200 breaststroke.
This is the C final.
Angelina Luo and Rockville Montgomery lane 7. Grace Tulaski, What do they happen on the way to sprint practice?
Became a breaststroker.
Layla Welch has the meet record from the Piedmont Family YMCA, 2:22.31. Swam that swim in 2019.
Tell you what, Emily's got some really good-looking underwaters. Her underwater pullout is really strong.
Well, we'll get a good view of it here because we'll get the underwater camera at the turn here. Or not. There it is. Caleb heard me. And she's up first with a 33.8. It's a very fast tempo. That is way faster than most 238 breaststrokers going out. So she's either coming home in an hour or she's going to got a great swim going here. So we'll find out in a couple seconds.
Right now, she still looks steady. Sophia Chen right now looks like she's keeping pace. 38.1 for Emily. 111 out. 114 for Sophia Chen, who's second. Riding her heels a little bit. Emily Wang, at least right now, doesn't look like she has any intention of slowing down. Looks like her 238s could be a real distant memory.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, look at Sophia Chen coming on.
I think it's a safe bet that Sophia's going to have a little bit faster split here. She was 39.1 at the 100 for her second split. And she splits another, it's 40.2.
She was
but
the second
Emily
faster.
Wang is, she's 33, 38, 41. So probably out a little bit fast, got a little bit excited at finals, but she's hanging on to the race. She's got it. She still looks strong.
Yeah. See, they come off the wall.
Sophia Chen continuing with the faster splits on the back half.
Look at that pullout. Sophia Chen's pullout got her into this race.
And it's interesting because Emily Wang early in the race had the great pullouts.
Yeah.
Now she's tired. She's hurt clear a little bit, but all that. We talk about she definitely struggled that third 50. But she had a great last 50, saw Sophia Chen bearing down on her, and was able to go 2:33, 5 seconds faster than this morning. In the B final, we have Audrey Default from Nation's Capital in lane 1, Isla Rapcan from Rise in lane 2, Neela Fisher in Long Island in lane 3, Rio Walter in Nation's Capital in lane 4, Margaret Montiel from the Academy College. Her dad's one of our coaches. Alina Lindley from Rockville Montgomery in lane 6. Melinda Zhang from Ad Astra Area Aquatics in lane number 7. Claire Schreiber from Nation's Capital in lane 8.
Nice steady start from everybody, it looked like.
Great underwater pullout from Margaret Montiel at Academy Bullets. And she's the early leader. Her in lane, turning right behind her in lane 7 is Melinda Zhang from Ad Astra.
So you missed it earlier, the 500 race, but Mila Fisher, the girl in lane 3, was seeded 7th, and she ended up pretty much dominating the whole event. It looked really good. So let's see if that 500 might have taken something out of her.
Melinda Zhang slides just a little bit ahead of Margaret Montiel, but 34.63, 34.72, just hundredths apart. So.
Your winner in this race, 2:33.1. 2:34.7 for Rio.
Going into the next heat, we have Audrey Default in lane number. Oops, that was. Nope, I'm sorry. We have the A final coming up.
My illustrious colleague, Mr. Shawls, needs to work with his travel agent.
We don't need to get into this now. So lane number 1, we have Violet Mullen from Nation's Capital. Lane number 2, we have Elaine Shue from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 3, Reese Leader here from Laker Aquatics. And lane number 4, we have Charlotte Bruning from Nova, Virginia. Lane number 6, we have, we in lane 5, Allie Sanders from Swim Atlanta. Lane number 6, Caroline Nielsen from Verona. Lane number 7, Raina Boxwell from Madison. And lane number 8, Leah O'Connell from Long Island. Again, the meet record of this event is held by Leah Welsh, 2:22.31, set in 2019.
Bill, get here. I wanted to get your take on this. Half of the same race
Take your mark. Dance.
What do you feel?
Take your mark. Dance.
You got it, Tyler. You got it.
Take your mark.
Sorry, I want to make sure they got into the water. Okay. I think it's a personal preference. The suits are so much different now than when the original full-body suits came out.
Right.
And the breaststrokers didn't like, as they're bringing their knees forward a little bit, they're dropping
It
in.
felt tight.
Yeah, it felt tight. I don't know that that's really a big problem anymore. I think it's so I
Personal
really it's
preference?
just personal preference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
Ooh, Reese Leader. Looking awfully good.
One of the good things, so it is Reese Leader getting out quick with a 32.6. But, we work with Speedo a lot for our team, and so Speedo is our meet sponsor. And they do a great job of getting reps out there to help suit our national teams and things like that. So I think that really helps, too. They know a lot more about this than I do, and I kind of, the changes are so quick and so often. And I've never worn one of these girl suits, so I have no idea what it feels like, obviously. So.
Looks like Reese Leader's still our leader.
Oh, there we go. Ba-da-bum.
But it looks like right now Charlotte Bruning's starting to make her move. Really gets her chest and shoulders forward really nicely on this breaststroke. Reese
This race is really tightening up.
Yeah, it is. Allie Sanders over there in 5, and then you also got Elaine Shue down here in lane 2 from Rockville.
These two are going to touch almost simultaneous. And our leader, Reese Leader, 39.3, and but next to her was 38.9 from Charlotte, and 39.5, 37.7 from Allie Sanders.
Yeah.
And Allie,
Allie's picking up the tempo really well. They're neck and neck, Reese Leader and Allie Sanders. Monster race, ladies.
And this is going to come down to getting your hands on the wall, which sounds stupid, but you want to have the right stroke length and make sure you hit it right. I think it's going to be Allie Sanders in lane 4. So it is Allie Sanders from Swim Atlanta who wins this event, 2:28. I'm sorry, 2:27.9. All right, now we're going to switch to the guys. And in lane number 1, we got Josh Zhang, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 2, Brian Zhang from Montecastle Aquatic. Jackson Puchek is at 3 for Puchek from Rockville. Lane 4, Rio Breaker. That's from Peoria Area Water Wizards, my Patriots team. Northern Kentucky Clippers. Sawyer McDonald is at lane 5. Kingston Lee, Long Island, lane 6. Lane 7. And Daniel Shines from Mutual Products is in lane number 8. This is the C final. Reed O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club is your leader. Is your meet record holder. Apologize for that. Right now, our leader looks like Brian Zhang in lane number 2. He is going to touch the wall first with a 34.6. Pretty tight field. Bottom of your screen, lane numbers 1 and 2 are first and second. 35.04 for Josh Zhang. And as you can see there, it is Brian Zhang from Montecastle Aquatic Club, and he is extending his lead. A lot of teams from that area. He is 39.5, and he is the only guy splitting under 40. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. I thought the bottom of the field, but they hadn't touched for their second split yet. Brian Zhang's on a 114. He is on pace about a 135, 136, about 5-6 seconds faster this morning. Putting together a great swim right now. But we're starting to see this field catch up. And look up there in lane number 5. Lane number 5, that is Sawyer McDonald. 39.9 39.4. He's a second and a half faster than his last 50, and he outsplits the entire field by a second. Great splitting there. Oh, actually 2 seconds. And he has taken the lead. And up in and now in lane 4, Real Breaker from Paw. You can hear his coach whistling and cheering and hooting and hawing. But in lane number 5, we have Sawyer McDonegal. You know, he really built this race up. He was 35.9 on the first 50. He was 5th, then 2nd, then 1st, and he still has the lead. In lane number 4, Real Breaker, another guy. He was 3rd, 4th. Now he's going to move into 2nd. So, you know, very interesting splitting of this race. But Jackson finished 3rd. So different strategies came to play there. And, like I said, Sawyer McDonegal, who wins the race, started off in 5th. He took his time, was patient with that. All right, in the B final in lane number 1, we have Wyatt Russell from Nation's Capital, Elvis Gavrilchik from Rise in lane number 2, Easton Holland from Peoria in lane 3, John Gravel, lane 4, Dimitri Mikhail Backer from Nation's Capital, Ryan Trama from ANTHEM, Nation's Capital, lane 6, Richard Lincoln from Nova in lane 7, and Ray Wang So we saw in that last heat that, we had one swimmer got out really fast, and now although he didn't die, he wasn't able to keep the tempo, and the other guys came up building the race, getting stronger each 50. So we'll see how this race plays out. Well, I was going to say lane 6, but now I wonder if it's not, or lane 5, but I think it might be lane 7. This is going to come down who's got the stretching wall, and it is Richard Laconis from Nova in lane number 7 who touches first. Lane number 4 in this middle of your pool, John Gravel is touching second. Both splitting 34s. A lot of 34s in that heat, in the first 50. Now you want to get the legs going a little bit more. Again, boy, our 3 leaders, 4, 5, and 7, all touching together. And you see, looks like John Gravel just has a little bit stronger underwater pulls there. And that could prove to be a major factor late in the race when everybody gets tired. But Richard Lincolnis with a little bit faster tempo turns first, takes a big look down the side of the pool, sees his 2 competitors, see if that motivates him to get after it. But there we go. Once again, lane 7 is winning, but coming out of the pullout, it was John Gravel who is first. And so we've got a very tight race here. And actually, it's Dimitri from lane 5 on end cap. Dimitri Mikhail Backer. Looks like he's sliding the lead, but right next to him, John Gravel, strong 50 there for John. Swims at 39.9. The one of 2 swimmers under 39. Easton Milholland from Paw with a 39.8, a little bit quicker. So that could prove to be a factor also. We'll see how these guys shape out the race. And it is John. It is Dimitri from lane number 5 from NCAP who takes the lead, but coming right back. John Gravel takes the lead right back from him. And they're in Easton Wilhelm coming on charging strong for second from Peoria Area Water Wizards, but it is, John Gravel from Montgomery touches first. Easton Wilhelm is second. Dimitri Mikhail Baker is third. And I'm guessing it's Backer, B-A-K-K-E-R. Here we have the finalists. I'm going through this. I don't see any Peoria swimmers in the seat, so I anticipate I'll get my guy. Oh, here he is. Coming back after doing all that breaststroke coaching. All right, in lane 1, we have John Danahy from Nova. He's right there working on his, there he is. There he is, working on his wedge. Lane number 2, that's Peter Gow. Lane number 2, John Danahy from Nova. Lane number 3, we have Ryan Yao from Long Island Aquatic Club. There he is. Jeffrey Zhang from Palatine Parks District, your number 1 qualifier. In lane number 5, we have Braden Chen from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins up in northeastern Iowa. Brian Sunjaya from Rockville, Montgomery in lane number 6. In lane number 7, Preston Green from Northwest Arkansas Aquatics. Christopher Lassard from Laker in lane number 8. Here, right here in Central Florida. We'll see what happens here.
Ooh-wee. Looks like we got some sprint dogs over here in lane 5 and 6.
We knew we were talking about a hard charge in Easton Milholland from Peoria a couple minutes ago in that last heat. Congratulations on a nice swim.
Yeah, thank you.
Right now we're looking at Braden Chen from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. He's thinking, you know what? I can get this record. Are you kidding me? On 31, holds some 34s on a 35.
Yep.
Boom, got it. Well, got the first 50 done, Braden. That's the easy part. Now let's see, get to work here.
You got the Derek done.
Yeah.
Boy, Braden just looks really natural and smooth out there in front.
See how he gets those hands up out of the water, comes lifting up. Takes a lot of strength to do that. It takes a lot of endurance to do that for 200. And Chen turns at 36.00.
Only one faster was Jeffrey Zhang, the top seed going in. Looks like Jeffrey and Ryan Yao are
trying to chop away at that
slowly
lead,
creeping up, yeah.
Got about Braden has about a 2.5 second lead. Does not look like he's giving up much of it, if any of it. But,
I mean, he's giving up a little bit right now, but
touch is what, 1:45? So yeah, about a second and a half now. Jeffrey Zhang's picked up about a second, and now look at Jeffrey.
Look at Jeffrey. Oh, now his hands are coming up and over. They weren't before. Oh,
and now you know
that is
same
a hard charging Jeffrey Zhang.
And Braden Chen's, he's like we said, he's still now he's getting the hands.
Oh yeah.
Again, but look, watch Jeffrey Zhang. Look at how high those hands come out of the water.
Yeah.
He's getting a strong press underneath the body, and he's throwing those hands forward. Boom.
Meet record.
222.5.
Not quite, but 2:15.5. It's still really good swim. 35-1 on that last 36 and 35,
111,
so 111.
111.9.
Yeah. So he almost negative split it.
Yeah. Yeah, 110.5, 111.9. So, and he was a different guy, a swimmer the second 100.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now we're going to swim some butterfly now. It's one of the rare times when we're not following the same stroke both age groups. McKenna Bean in lane number 1, Northern Kentucky. Charlie Bishop, lane number 2, Lake Country. Lane number 3, Caroline Hepburn from Nova. Jenna Violet from Academy Bullets. Lane number 4, Caitlin Anderson. Lane number 5 from Southwest Aquatics. SWAT. Rachel Huey from Long Island, another Academy Bullet swimmer. Lena Benezuski from Academy Bullet Swim Club. And Anya Kurowski from Ozaki.
I wonder if Rachel flies helicopters. So we have Jenna Bullet in the middle of the pool from Academy Bullets in first.
Had a couple butterflies in their program's history.
You have a bullet who swims for the Bullets?
Oh, we do?
Ah,
we
nice.
Do, yeah.
Yeah, academies have produced an occasional flyer here or there.
In a while, yeah.
Yeah.
And Jenna looks very, very strong. She looks like she's got to get challenged here. She's going to have to keep the hips up into the finish. But watch out for Caitlin Anderson.
Caitlin Anderson came in at the end, yep, exactly.
And Lena Banaszewski, the other Academy Bullet girl in the heat, she slips into second place with a 31-1. Great last 50 there. So, yep. Savannah Harris is in lane 1 of the B final. She's from Nova. Lane 2, Madison Southwell from Rise. Lane 3, Anna Ellis from Stingrays. Lane 4, Mia Eubank from Nova. Lane number 5, Madeline from Gills. That's Greater Illinois swimmers. Una Lee from Long Island Aquatic Club. That's Holy number 6. Kira Wagers, St. Paul's number 7. And McKinley Cushman, number 8. That's from Nation's Capital. Meet record in this event is a 53.51 for Tess Howley. She's out of the Long Island Aquatic Club. It's a pretty decent time.
It's a solid swim.
Very solid swim. Would you say the 100 fly is the sprint event?
Absolutely, 100%.
I was thinking the same thing. That's probably why there's an only swimmer seated first.
Can't wait. Kim responded to you all about that.
He's gonna beat me like a rented Mila when he sees me. Savannah Harris in lane 1. She's at the bottom of your screen, hiding behind all those coaches there. She's out in 26.8. Let's see if she's got a second 50 here to keep it going.
Great race. Great race.
There's only 6-7 girls that are in the hunt to win this race right now.
Right.
It looks like Mia Eubank from Nova has inched out to the lead. And then way up at the top, Kira Wagers into the third. Wagers in for the show.
Nice. I'll give you that one.
Yep.
Another great song. Nashville tearing it up on the song charts today. That has been all week. Setting up the lanes here.
Here we go in lane number 1 from Ad Astra Aquatics. That's Ella Marsh in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Vivian Zangaro. We saw her earlier from Long Island Aquatic Club. Addison Speakner from Swim Atlanta is in lane number 3.
Got a nice little showing off pose.
Aubril McKay, Oli, lane number 4. Yep, sprint program.
Sprint.
Karina Dye from Long Island Aquatic Club is in lane number 5. And in lane number 6, Annika Kai from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 7, Corinna Tan from Rochester Swim Club. And in lane number 8, Ella Giblin from Rise Aquatics.
She rose to the occasion on this one.
Did.
And they're off.
Scintillating.
Aubrey McKay with some vicious underwaters early.
I like how she's diving into those one of those strokes, getting out there, getting those hands in the water, quickly getting them through. But yeah, some really nice dolphin work.
Although I will say she kind of pulled the Cam Gardner and took her breath right on that first stroke. Back to the Katrina Everett.
Now bring it.
A really nice wall. She's getting all the way out to those first red markers. She gets older, she'll get out to the second red markers, but that's really good work there. And it's Aubrey McKay. Looks like she's going to take this race wire to wire. What's this? What's going on here? Lane 3 and 5. Addison Spengler and Karina Dyer. Like, whoa. Hit that wall.
56-1, 56-3.
Gabriel McKay led for 99.78 yards in that race. Got a touchdown right at the end. That does happen.
She won.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I misread that. I'm sorry. She led for 100 of the 100 yards.
She might not have led right off the start.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew Kruger from Northern Kentucky is in lane 1. Josh Caleb Gammon,
Next is
lane 2. Colin Bowe, St. Charles 3. William Earl, Smith 4. Bennett Eldridge, Laker 5. Ethan Kim, Shorewood 6. Benjamin Diep, Trier 7. Gilles Jou, Long Island 8.
Gonna dive deep on this one.
Yeah, that Ole girl, that last team, man, just showing how much of a sprint program Ole has now.
Yeah, that Ole sprint program is really quick.
And Ole just sprinting like crazy nowadays. Sorry, we had an Ole coach right behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Bennett Eldridge from the Laker.
Yeah. 24-9. Great first 50. Let's see if he can hold on. You got a hard charge in William Earl coming in here on this third 25. Had the better turn did Bennett Aldrich did. Uh-oh, does he have enough real estate?
Oh, it's going to be end cap right here, Colin.
Oh, and why did he win? Because he kept his head down on the finish.
Very important. Get in under the flags. You can see the backstroke flags, which are of no use to these guys. But once you get it, you see the solid blue lane rope at the end. You want to put your head down, and it helps get the hips up, get your body in better position for a strong finish.
Yep.
Toby Nwosu, Long Island 1. Hugh Harrell, Nova 2. Jeremiah Ferguson, Rockwell Montgomery 3. Daniel Garcia, Academy Bulls 4. Jacob Dammer, Nova 5. Rafael Fontana, Rockville, lane 6. Neil Wargan, Machine 7. First time we've seen him tonight. Alexander Wint, Rockville, Montgomery 8. Neil Wargan quite right.
Oh, yeah, he is.
A couple of guys from we've already seen in this event swam earlier.
I think Hermosan and Toby Nwosu.
Rafael Fontana.
Yep. A lot of these same names coming back.
Yep.
Whoa. Boy, Jeremiah's
If we
out.
missed your name, we apologize. We're winging it.
And if we have to butcher your name, please feel free to tell Bill. Boy, Jeremiah out 24-1. Wonder if he was affected this morning by that cold that you were talking about. Right. That's 100% spot on. Exactly what I was thinking.
Lane number 3.
Jeremiah.
Dominating.
Oh, yeah. Wire to wire. I mean, his body's tightening up a little bit. It's not going to be that much.
10 seconds.
52-9.
Yeah.
He was 54-1 this morning. Nice time drop there. Yeah. Little motley crew to get going.
Comes the 8 finalists. Begun 49-12. William Hayon from Mid-Wisconsin Wavemakers in 2019. Set the meet record, 49-12. And lane number 1, that is Aiden Terrazas from Ozaki.
You mean
lane
not Aadeen?
It's not Aadeen. It's not Aiden. Connor O'Neill, Nation's Capital, is in lane number 2. Ian Miller from Webster is in lane number 3. In lane number 4, our number 1 qualifier, Thomas McMillan from St. Charles. In lane number 5, that's Maxwell Garbaz, and he is from Madison Aquatic Club. Maxwell Thompson from Machine is in lane number 6. Lane number 7, Owen Miklos from Nova of Virginia. Kyle O'Connor rounds out the field from Ozaki.
Wow, we got Ozaki bookends.
Kyle O'Connor.
So you want to be up probably 23?
Yeah. 23 mid. And McMillan with a unique stroke.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it really is. You know, I don't see a lot of this in fly, but
dude, it's radio. They can't see us. Well, it's
That's
not
a good
radio,
point.
but they can't see us. So you can't just put your hands out there and say, yeah. It is interesting. He's got his palms down, but he fully extends.
Yep.
You know, usually you see the palms turned out just a little bit, thumbs down. But his palms are down, but he does fully extend. When those hands go forward, you can see the hips come up. You see the shoulders go forward. That's an important part of the stroke. Great dolphin kicks getting out to the middle of the pool. And he was out 23-2.
Just going to miss the record, 49-2.
49-12 stellar swim. Ian Miller from Webster finishes second. Matthew Garbaz from Machine is third.
Good race, gentlemen. Now we're going to turn it over to our main man, Aaron, for the awards.
Awards for that 45, girls 12 and under, 200 breaststroke. In 8th place from Madison Aquatic Club, Raina Boxwell. In 7th from Verona, Caroline Nielsen. In 6th from Nation's Capital, Violet Mullen. In 5th from Long Island, Leah O'Connell. 4th, Rockville Montgomery's Elaine Shue. 3rd, Nova, Virginia, Charlotte Bruning. 2nd place, Lake Country's Reese Leiter. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 200 breaststroke champion from Swim Atlanta, Allie Sanders. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 46, boys 12 and under 200 breaststroke. In 8th place, Rockville Montgomery's Peter Guo. In 7th, Lakers swimming, Christopher Lassar. In 6th place, from Nova, John Dantahy. In 5th place, from Rockville Montgomery, Ryan Sanjaya. In 4th, from Northwest Arkansas, Preston Green. In 3rd, Long Island's Ryan Yao. 2nd place, Lake Erie Sea Dolphins, Braden Chen. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 200 breaststroke champion from Palatine Park District, Jeffrey Zay. Congratulations, gentlemen.
It's going down.
100 butterfly. In 8th place from Rise Aquatic Club, Ella Gimlin. In 7th place from Ad Astra, Ella Marsh. In 6th place from Long Island, Vivian Sangaro. In 5th place from Rochester's Karina Tom. In 4th place from Swim Atlanta, Addison Spikener. In 3rd place, Rockville Montgomery's Monica Tom. In 2nd place from Long Island, Karina Dom. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 100 Butterfly Champion from Boldy Swimming, Ariel McKay. Congratulations, ladies. Third place from Madison Aquatics, Maxwell Garmash. In second place, Webster Bluefins, Ian Miller. And the 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 100 Butterfly Champion from St. Charles Swim Team, Thomas McMillan. Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, we're back live again. 1,200 girls, 50 butterfly. Margaret Hepburn, lane 1, Nova. Ellie Brenner, 2. Cindy Joseph, 3. Fox Valley. Lena Loomis, 4. Ozaki. Mira Patel, 5. That's Rockville Montgomery. Sophia Thorne, 6. Jones. Molly Wadikis from Hinsdale, 7. Julie Diaz, number 8. Montgomery got a lot of feedback.
Let's go, Ellie.
Back on the blocks, a lot of feedback. You want to, as an athlete, you don't want to anticipate start, but you do want to go as soon as that start hits. You would definitely want to get going. So, boy, it's so tight right now. Looks like lane number 3, and that's Sydney Josephson. Is our leader. Boy, what a great finish by Ellie Brenner. Right? Just totally stretched it out, got into the wall, and what a fabulous finish there for her. So, and then now we go on to our B final, and we have Rhina Boxwell, Madison, lane 1, Jenna Lane Jacobs, 2, Nova, Catherine Rosenbaum, Lake Erie, 3, Emma Cena, 4, Verona, Leighton Lenz, 5, Lake Erie, Angela Remus, Lake Country, in lane 6, Ella Brace, Patriot, lane 7, Emma Nelson, lane 8, Verona Aquatic. It looks like our two ladies in the middle of the pool, that's Cena and Lentz. This lane 5 for watch lane 4 charging. It is lane 4, Emma Sims with a great finish. She's on a Verona area swim team up in Wisconsin. Great finish, fully extends, gets her hand on the wall. Wow, nice job, ladies. Meet record is 25.96. That's Sarah Limbu from Academy Bullet Swim Club back in 2016. Should start doing Where Are They Now segments for some of these swimmers that have had records for so long. Eight years ago, 12, she's a 20-year-old woman now, so very interesting. Here come the A finalists. Can anybody here knock off the record? Cameron Gardiner from Peoria Area Water Wizards would explain the absence of my co-pilot here. Mace Tracer, lane number 1 from Long Island Aquatic Club, that purple suit. Violet Mullen, end cap, lane number 2. Lane number 3, Eva Hughes, that's Blazing Barracudas, lane number 4. Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Kennedy Maston from Machine Aquatics. Lane number 6, Sophia Rogenbach from Ole. Another little sprinter there. Jillian Shiflett from NCAP in lane number 7. And in lane number 8, we have Olivia Linduska from Maverick Swim Club.
And from Maverick Swim Club,
They did a sprint program. Joe Cooper is the meet
Linduska.
director for the summer meet. He's had a long list of some great distance swimmers, Peter Vanderkay, Olympic medalist, a whole slew of other swimmers, but so we get them a little bit, but at Ole, they
Take your mark.
most of these teams that you see up here at this point. And it looks like Kennedy Maston is out first. Actually, lane 7, that's Julia Shiflett and NCAP up there. But boy, what a great breakout. Right now, it looks like Kennedy Maston, but wow, look at this. Cameron Gardner coming on strong, but it is Julian Shiflett who had the lead at the turn. 26.25, just off the record. Second place is Cameron Gardner, 26.29. Boy, it does get closer than that, but not much. 4-100 separate our top two. Kennedy Maston, 26.51 was third. We're going to go on to the young men, the 12 and under 50 flyers. Jacob Schachter, Hornet, lane 1. Matthew Logan, New Jersey.
Next is boys, 12 and under 50 butterfly. C-final.
McCullough, Rockville, lane 4. Hudson Labinski, Maverick, lane 5. Miles Kentosh, Area Water Wizards, lane 6. Xander Peacock, Rockville, lane 6. Proctor Trevette, Nova, lane 8. Boy, in lane 4, that was Connor McCullough is out quick, but Hudson Labinski's man's got a great tempo, fast turnover. So it's Connor McCullough with those turns, with those nice walls versus Hudson Labinski with a little bit quicker turnover. It is Hudson Labinski from Mavs who takes the win here in the C final. In the B final, we have Caleb Gooddavish from Verona, Daniel Bungie from Nova, Hudson Brennan from Rochester in lane 3, Matthew Meng from Charles River in Boston are in lane 4, Brady Hawk, Nova, Virginia, lane 5, Connor Plushko in St. Charles, Chicago, Timothy Abbott, Arlington Aquatic, Northwest, and Marana some great officials in this meet. They do a really nice job. And, it's easy to see a swimmer flinch and the starter wants to react to that. So it's important that they're relaxed. We've got our meet referee, Dave Olek, sitting right next to me. He's overseeing everything. We have deck referees that handle the technical parts, but Dave's able to oversee in case there's a protest. He's right there with it. But right now it is Brady Hawk in lane number 5 who takes the win in heat number 2. Matthew Lane had the lead early, but Brady Hawk, with just a little bit faster tempo, pushes past him. And here we go to the A finals. Whipping out the Shrek soundtrack for this one. All right, so now we got the A finalists. The meet record, 23.64 by William Aon, Mid-Wisconsin Wavemakers. In lane number 1, we have Logan Hillman from Nation's Capital Aquatic Club out of Washington, D.C. area. So this is Lou Rocket Ship, was that it?
Nice.
Majewski, he's from New Jersey. Lane number 3, Elliot Leisure from Rochester. Lane number 4, Salim Erickson from Rockville, Montgomery. The guys in the booth are like, come on, let's go. Samuel Cass from New Jersey Aquatics in lane number 5. Lane number 6, Thomas Tripp, Rockville, Montgomery Swim Club.
Or Tripp Thomas.
Oh, that would be it too, yeah. Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne Swim Team as lane number 7. And lane number 8, Wesley Monken, Nation's Capital. You say Thomas Tripp, you say I say
Thomas.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of both those.
Look at Lubo.
Oh, man, yep.
It's Turbo Jet Ski.
Turbo Jet Ski.
Yeah.
All right. Turbo Jet Ski. It works.
Yeah, whatever works, buddy. Oh, Lubo and Salim Erickson. Looks like Salim's going to get him just a little bit.
It is, and it was the finish. Salim Erickson, he was on the finish, and Lubo needed one extra stroke. He was just a little bit back. There we go. Nice little foot clap there from Salim.
Gotta love the foot clap.
Channeling his inner walrus or so.
Oh, no. It's the kid from the D3 swam from New York. Didn't get the meter. The coach said that he did that.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right.
Next up, girls 13-14.
We have a lot of fun, right? Already. Freya Marie Real, Northern Kentucky Clippers is in lane 1. Emma Posey Lama is in Rises 2. Elizabeth Chen, Rockville, Montgomery 3. Isabella Stanek, Academy Bullets 4. Caitlin Dunfield, only 5. Erin Cass, she's on 6. Erin Pepper, Nova 7. Alexis McCauley, Shorewood is in lane 8. This is the women's 50 backstroke for 13-14 girl. Aspen Gersper from St. Andrews Aquatics, Sid Cassidy's team down there in the Gold Coast of Florida.
Emma Lehman, I'm supposed to give her a shout out, give her dad a shout out. So thanks for listening, Brian. Emma looks like she's having a pretty good swim right now. It looks like it's Stanek who's going to Stanek, and then right there with Erin Cass and Alexis McCauley.
Isabella Stanek from the Academy Bullet Swim Club, taking the C final in the 27-9. Nice swim from this morning. All right, so Harper Parody, Verona. We know who her mom is. Samantha Stowe, Rise. Roxanne Rohrbaugh, 3, Florida Atlantic. Annika Kai, 4, Rockville, Montgomery. Brantley Patterson, 5, Nova, Virginia. Abigail Carnes, Joy Liu from Schrader, Rafaela and Greta. And they are off. Some great starts. Seeing those girls get up nice and high. That way they can go a little bit deeper on the breakout and then snap those dolphin kicks out. And boy, lane 7, Joy Liu had an awesome start and just jumped out to the lead.
I think she took an extra stroke into the wall.
Boy, look at those dolphin kicks. And boy, once again, she's some great dolphin work. But the rest of the field is closed in on her a little bit, and it looks like lane 5, that's Bradley Patterson from Nova with the win. Harper Parody, lane number 1. She's at the very bottom of the screen. They get kind of hidden by the coaches and the officials standing so close. Blocks the camera view. But Harper Parody, swimming like a Pasula.
Right. Meet record in this event is a 26.00 set by Aspen Gersper from St. Andrews. You had already mentioned that, but it might be in jeopardy here.
So lane 8, top of your screen. Lane number 1 at the bottom of your screen. Probably would have been good information an hour ago.
Maybe an hour
So
and a
in
half.
lane number 1, Ella Marsh from Ad Astra Area Aquatics. Lane number 2, Mariana De Oliveira from Eagle Swim Team. And lane number 3 is Jocelyn Hayashi from Patriot Aquatic Club. And who do we have here in lane 4? Abriel McCabe from Ole. Oh, goodness. Mackenzie Corey, Nation's Capital, lane 5. Samantha Romer, Nation's Capital, lane 6. Savannah Lurch from Stingray Swim Team in lane 7. And Allison Hayes from Long Island Aquatic Club in lane 8. What was Adam Cooper talking about? About the Fort Lambert or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Glossed right over his other 50 swimmer.
And in 8 from Long Island, Allison Hayes.
Nobody has scored so much by swimming so little yardage in bounds.
I don't know. I would have been good if it were all 50s.
I couldn't hang with these girls. There's no way.
Ooh, really nice start.
Abriel McKay had a great start.
Yeah.
Kept her back flat, and she comes up at the 15-meter mark.
Yeah.
She's in second, but boy, she's right there. And look at
Jocelyn
those-
Hayashi
she's
looks
got
like
those
she's right with it.
fast hands. It is Abriel who touches first. And then she is just
Whoa.
quick. Look at her underwater work, though.
Whoa.
Look at that. It's like, you guys all go ahead and swim. I'm going to come in right underneath you guys like a submarine. Boy, great close by Jocelyn Hayashi from Patriot Aquatic Club. But
Just
it
off
is
the
Abriel
record.
McKay, 26.09. But boy, I have some textbook dolphin work.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's
Jocelyn Hayashi only 600s behind her.
so important to be training that dolphin work and really putting the pressure on your swimmers to do that in any way possible.
I refer to it as the first.
Boys 13 and 14, 50 backstroke.
On to the guys now. Dennis Uku from Long Island is 1. Jacob Dameron Nova lane 2. Jake Cole Davinda from Rockwell 3. Kyle O'Connor 4. Ozaki Theodore Shrum 5. That's Long Island Express. Ethan Kim 6. Shorewood. Maxwell Jackson 7. That's Eagle. Griffin, Copen, NCAP, lane 8.
I wonder if he's coping with being in this final.
That's right.
Yeah. Looks like lane 5 has got the early advantage. Theodore Shum from Long Island Express. Great underwaters, comes up.
Look at lane 7 also, Maxwell Jackson.
Oh, wow, look at lane 4 closing that distance. Oh, Kyle
Kyle
O'Connor.
O'Connor, a great last
Yeah.
15 to 18 meters. All right, Brady Jordan, St. Charles in lane number 1 in the B final. Maxwell Yao, Long Island Aquatic Club in lane 2. Owen Miklos, Nova, Virginia, lane 3. Aaron Tonpe from Nova in lane number 4. Luke Pickett, Greater Philadelphia, lane 5. Ian Kimmick from Lake Erie, in lane 6. Josh Caleb Gammett, Nation's Capital, lane 7. And Neil Wargan, Machine Aquatics in
there's
lane
Neil
number 8.
again.
Yep. Another Wargan.
Are they working? See you, buddy.
Take your marks.
Ooh, look
Oh,
at
there it
that.
is. Lane number 4. That is
Aryan Tompe.
yep.
He's got to pay a ton.
And look at how deep he goes, and that's really important. The air in your lungs want to bring you to the surface, so you have to go deceptively deep to make this work.
Right.
And Arian does that.
24.72.
The new record's at 23.20. Second place up in lane 7. That's Caleb Johnson Cammett, 25.05. Caleb Josh, I apologize.
Yeah, him too. I think as long as he gets his name on the broadcast, I'm not sure that he cares.
I cares. Yeah, because then he can go, that idiot, man. Can he read? Josh, how would he get Johnson out of that? What is he looking at?
Is Ted Nugent here?
All righty, it's time to introduce you to the A finalists. Many of you you've seen before. Lane number 1, Maxwell Thompson from Machine, no stranger to this. Aiden Terrazas from Ozark in lane number 2. Lane number 3, Kai Joyner, Rochester Swim Club. Yeah, he's been in a final or two. Thomas McMillan.
He's been in a final
St. Charles
or two.
Swim Team, lane 4. He's been in a final or two tonight. Lane number 5, Ian Miller from Webster Bluefins. Lane number 6, Victor Gutt from Palatine Park District.
Gut check time.
Benjamin Wasatsky from Waukesha Express. And in lane number 8, Alexander Atkins from Rockwood Swim Club down in the St. Louis area.
McMillan with a nice start. And there goes that Cape-esque backstroke right there.
It is.
Meet record 23.2.
He's got some great
Oh, he's got it. Yeah, 22.9.
That's Thomas McMillan. He took that race coast to coast, wire to wire. New meet record of 22.91.
Man. All right, we're going to the awards. We'll be back after the awards. Adios, muchachos.
Awards for men 49, girls 1250 butterfly. In 8th place, Maverick Swim Club's Olivia Linduska. In 7th from Long Island, May Strasser. 6th, Nation's Capital, Violet Mullen. 5th, Oli Swimming, Sophia Ragenbach. We have a tie for 3rd place from Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Maston. And for Blazing Barracudas, Ava Hughes. In 2nd place, Peoria Area Water Wizards, Cameron Gardner. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 1250 Butterfly Champion from Nation's Capital Swim Club, Jillian Shiflett. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for boys 12 and under 50 butterfly. In 8th place, Nation's Capital, Logan Hill. In 7th from Nation's capital, Wesley Moncton. In 6th from Fort Wayne, Brecken Luckett. 5th from Rochester, Elliott Leisure. 4th from New Trier, Samuel Cass. 3rd, Rockville Montgomery's Trip Thomas. In 2nd place from New Trier, Lubo Trubajewski. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 50 butterfly champion from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Sella Erickson. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for girls 13, 14, 50 backstroke. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 52. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Apologize for that. Record while they were announcing the boys. Now on the
Next up,
under 200 IM.
Girls 12 and under.
Final lane number 1, Vera Patel, Rockville Montgomery. Lane number 2,
C-final.
Rachel Bertinsky from Waukesha Express. Charisma Short
He's got a
from
lot of
Long Island.
charisma.
Margaret Ursenberger, Nova, lane number 4. Yuri Slivkov in lane number 5 from Long Island. Corinne Rinker, lane 6, Eagle. Lane 7 is Ellie Laraway from Nova. And lane number 8, Stella Tannehill from Swim Atlanta.
Stella! So, Bill, we haven't really talked too much about the IM. 200, 400 being so different from each other. It all depends on what each swimmer's strength is. Like there are some who say that some of the best IMers are breaststrokers. I think personally the best 400 IMers are 200 backstrokers.
Yeah, I think the best 400 IMers are swimmers that are strong in all four strokes. It's nice if you can really dominant in one. Heard John Urbanchuk give an outstanding talk about training the 400 IM, racing the 400 IM. And then a coach in the room, is a high school coach, no offense, no. But he goes, well, how does all this equate to the 200 IM? And John just said it's a different sport. So 200 IM is a sprint. It is. I tell my swimmers this is 4 fast 50s. That doesn't mean that all 4 50s are all-out sprints, but you got to be quick. You got to be fast on all 50s.
Yep.
And, a lot of times when, in local meets, a really good breaststroke will get ticked down by 4 seconds and then tear out the breaststroke and crush the rest of the field.
Exactly.
That doesn't happen at these bigger meets.
No.
You don't get to hide and wait for the breaststroke to come save you.
Ooh, look at lane 8, Stella Tannehill over there. Must have heard us talking about her along with Brzezinski, who's been leading pretty much wire to wire.
But here she is, because she's the breaststroke, she's extending her lead. 42-3. Lane number 4, 41-1. But then the rest, there's a couple 42s, but then the rest is 43. So she's able to open up her lead. Lane number 8, Stella Tannehill, is from Swim Atlanta, is out there in second place. She turns right behind our leader, which is Rachel Brzezinski in lane number 2 at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, difficult to tell here. I think Rachel's got a small, Rachel will probably end up winning this.
Rachel's got it by about
Rachel Stella, good time drops from this morning.
All right, in the B final, we have Catherine Rosenbaum from Lake Erie in lane number 1. Lane Jacobs in lane 2 from Nova.
Well played.
Lane number 3, thank you. May Strasser from Long Island is in 3. Virginia Kutner, lane number 4, Long Island. Lucy Parody, lane number 5 from Verona.
He's a Parody.
Lane number 6, Karsten Ward from Ad Astra. Gabrielle Graham, we've seen her a few times. Academy Boys lane 7. And in lane 8, Caroline Nielsen from Verona. Got another Verona.
Verona. Yeah, Verona's been swimming really well at this meet.
They really have. Emily's doing a great job with that program.
She is.
Coaching the kids up, raising some of them.
Yeah. So, you were talking about race strategy or whatever, and you remember Matt Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
So Matt Elliott, when he was 11 and 12, could go to meets and do that.
Absolutely.
And he realized when he was 13 that he's going to have to develop a backstroke.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he and his coach spent 3 months perfecting his backstroke technique so that he wouldn't be so far behind once he got to be 13, 14.
And then when he met this Kevin kid, he realized he had to be at least that with him at the backstroke.
Yeah, that Kevin kid was pretty decent.
Yeah. It was Catherine Rosenbaum at the turn in lane number 1, but she's fallen off quite a bit in the backstroke. In lane number 7, that's Karsten Ward from Ad Astra.
And right behind her
is the
is
backstroker
Lucy.
In this field. She had one of the fastest splits.
Lucy's looking really good on that
Lucy
breaststroke.
Parody. Saying, my mom was a breaststroker. I think she might have taught her a thing or two. So mom was a good IMer, too.
Oh, yeah. 200 and, 2,000?
That's 200 IM, not breaststroke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Lucy's, then Lane Jacobs is closing in on her a little bit here.
It'll be Lucy touching first, but Lane is right there with her. Lucy 41.0. Lane Jacobs, a great second 25, 40.6. The fat there. But Caroline Nielsen with a 40.0, another Verona breaststroker. She's at the top of your screen, but
it's all Lucy Parody now. Okay, I'll be back in 2 and 2.
So Lucy Parody coming in under the flag. She is your leader. And, great race all the way through between her and Lane Jacobs and lane number 2 from Nova. but it is Lucy Parody for the road swim team with the win in the B final. Now we turn our attention to the turn end of the pool where the A finalists will be parading out. All right, here are the A finalists. Kelly Burke in lane number 1 from Madison Aquatic Club. Charlotte Brunning in lane number 2 from Nova. Lane number 3, Aaliyah O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 4, Jenna Ryan, Rockville, Montgomery. Cameron Gardner taking my partner away from me again, Peoria Area Water Wizards in lane number 5. Mila Fisher, lane number 6, Long Island Aquatic Club. Leighton Lentz from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins, and Gia Giuseppe from North Palm Beach Swim Club in lane number 8. So it's the first year that North Palm Beach has been in this. Watching these strong flyers really throwing those hands out there. Nice breakout with lane 7 and lane 5. That's Leighton Lentz in 7 and Cameron Gardner. Not a surprise to see Cameron Gardner out there. She's a very strong flyer as we know. 28.18. She is your leader. Leighton Lentz right behind her. Now in the backstroke, you want to look for hand speed, keeping the head still. These are indicators that that's a strong backstroke on the water. And Cameron Gardner is opening up her lead right now. She was the number 2 qualifier, but she is just dominating this heat. She was a 2:14 this morning, but she's out in a 100. She knows how to swim breaststroke at all. I think she's going to be tough to beat in this, but Leighton Lentz is right there with her. Now we'll see some of the breaststrokers in the field. Jenna Ryan looking very strong. She's our number 1 qualifier. And we're seeing this lead get eaten into a little bit, but boy, Cameron looks really, really strong. Leighton Lentz also, but now we're starting to see lane 4. Jenna Ryan is chipping away at the lead. Gardner puts a 37.6. Lanes 3 and 4 come in behind. They're both 39s. So Jenna Gardner, another fast split. Nobody is going to catch her. Her coach is jumping up and down, all excited. Cameron Gardner cruising. 2:06.56. Abby Carr from Rockville, Montgomery is the meet record. Not going to break that today, but we're going to see her coming under. Just on a 2:10.06. Thought she was going to go under 2:10. Well, what a nice swim for Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Jenna Ryan came in 2:13.6, faster than her morning time from Rockville, Montgomery. So really great second half for Jenna Ryan. She was way back at the first half. So great job of getting back into the race. 12 and under, 200 IM. We have Alexander DeMarco from Monocacy Aquatic Club in Maryland in lane 1. Nathaniel Dorn in lane 2. He's Nova. Alexander Kirsten 3. Sue Atlanta. Brecken Luckett 4. Fort Wayne. Brady Hawk 5. That's Nova. Another Nova swimmer in lane 6. That's Riley Harrington. Jared Shue, Monocacy. And Adrian Sliss from St. Charles is in lane number 8. Brecken Luckett, lane 4, is first to turn. And he is absolutely our leader here. About roughly half a body length lead. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Brady Hawk, lane 5 from Nova, is right behind him. Watching lane 3 and lane 7. That's Jarrett Zhu in lane 7. Alexander Kersling looked really good. Some fast hands on the backstroke. I think we're going to see a lead change here. Lane number 5 also, Brady Hawk. Brady Hawk is leading right now, but lane number 2, Nathaniel Dorn is right there. Let's see who touches first. Jarrett Zhu from Madison in lane number 7 at the top of your screen. Touches just ahead of the other two, a couple of hundreds. Come the breaststrokers. And here comes Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne has surged back into the lead. Brecken was in 6th place at the 100, and now at the 150, he's going to touch first with a substantial body length lead. He goes 37.5. Look at the rest of these splits, 41, 41, 42, 42. He outsplits the field by 4 seconds. What a great split. And he has energy to burn right now. He's got a big kick going. Comes into that wall. Nice tight streamline. Some good dolphin kick. He's got the feet going fast. He's got the hands moving. And he's going to take this C final.
He's taking it all right. Dominating fashion.
2:12.3, wins the heat by 2 seconds.
What was he this morning?
2:16.9. All right, so we have Oliver Fernandez-Lin, Northwest Aquatics, that's NWA, lane number 1. Jeffrey Zhang from Palatine, lane 2. Preston Green, Northwest Arkansas, lane 4. David Pinkett, lane number 4. Rocky Montgomery. Christopher Lassard, lane number 5. James Sim, lane 6. Trevor Smith with Franklin Regional in lane number 7.
Next up is our B final.
Montgomery's Trip Thomas.
Let's go,
I'm led to
Jeffrey.
believe is his name. Lane number.
It's funny for me to sit here and watch the different contrasts. You know, some of the kids who have the good underwaters,
right,
and then opposed to the kids who don't. So they're coming up swimming a lot faster because
yes,
they know that underwater will negatively affect them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like they say it's the 5th stroke or the 1st stroke. I'm going to look at it. Lane number up, Trip Thomas out like a rocket right now. Just here and after 740. But you're right. I mean, some kids have not developed the dolphin kick yet for various reasons. And even when you see it underwater, you see some people are legitimately dolphin kicking. Some are just shaking their legs, going through the motions kind of. So, and there's various reasons. It's a skill that must be taught. It must be practiced. It takes a lot of dedication and discipline because as soon as you get tired, you come up with the flag. So you have to force yourself under. There are some tools out there. We used to call them kick sticks, something that I created years ago, and now we're starting to see them being more produced. But where they go halfway across the lane, so when you're circle swimming, you have to kick past them, but you can swim back on the other way.
Correct.
Trip Thomas is dominating this field, 101. He's got a 2-second lead. Well, I'm sorry. Jake Sim in lane number 6 is close to him, but
not that close.
Nope.
No offense, Jake. Trip Thomas
was at the 100. Jake Sim had the fastest split at second fastest split in the 100.
Tell you what, Trip Thomas is tripping.
He is. He's ripping is what he's doing.
That's
he's
right.
ripping
Trip Thomas now.
Go, kick.
The 38-0. Nobody else going 38-0.
Oh, he's going to win this in dominant fashion.
So it is Trip Thomas ripping this field apart. But lane number 3, Preston Green is going to try to make a challenge.
Look at those kicks. Look at that kick.
Compare that to Quick Thomas 31-1, so 2.5 seconds faster. But it is Trip Thomas ripping the field, 2:10.2. That is 6 seconds faster than he went this morning. So
Preston Green saw some green pastures on that swim as well.
there you go.
There you go. Not exactly sure what this song is,
You're
but
not hurting your shoulder reaching for that one, were you?
not sure how motivating this song is, but okay. Is this Tony Bennett?
Is this going to turn into a song we know?
What is it? Is that Rick Astley? Oh, yeah. Nice.
The Lawrence Welk version. All right, in lane number 1, Wesley Montken from Nation's Capital. We've seen him a bunch. John Danahy, Nova, another guy who's no stranger to these finals. Samuel Cass, New Trier Aquatics, and yep, these guys are all. We've seen them all. Jaden Sy, I don't think he's made any finals.
No, not at all.
From Laker, a couple hundred. Elliott Leisure,
Yeah.
Rochester Swim Club. Some of these guys, Ryan Yao from Long Island Aquatic Club in lane number 6, and lane number 7, John Gravel, Rockville, Montgomery. In lane number 8, Ryan Ahuja, he is from Nation's Capital. Jason Sy, they're going to start charging him rent as much time as he spends in this heat. Oh, wait, they do charge him.
Take your marks.
Laker Swim Club out of Windermere, but they also train here at the Rosen Aquatic Center. This beautiful facility in Central Florida, made possible by Harris Rosen. He's really done a lot to build up this facility. It's been painted, it's new flooring, brand new resurfacing of the main tank. So a lot of great work done here. And
26.5.
26.5. Mr. Rosen comes in almost every day and inspects the bottom of that pool because he is a very accomplished master swimmer.
Here comes Elliott Leisure. You know he's a
yeah.
great backstroker. Trying to make a move on Jaden.
His backstroke is anything but leisurely. It is aggressive. It is tough. He's got fast hands. He's going to put a little pressure on Jason's side.
Yeah, him too.
Now, Jaden does the backflip.
Yep.
A little bit old school, but it is quick. A lot of kids don't like to do it because they come up like this. Sucking air.
Oh, you got the crossover turn. You got the old bucket spin turn. All kinds of...
Or the old school, take a breath, take 2 breaths, and do the open turn.
Oh, Jaden Sy
whoa.
just turned from breast to free. And unfortunately, got himself disqualified. That's a shame because he was really having a really nice swim.
Yeah, he's kind of resigned. That's too bad. He had a great swim going, but you're getting after this race.
Sometimes you just forget what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just it's unusual to see it with a swimmer who's doing this, but you got to remember these kids are 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, they still swim 100 IMs.
Yeah. So you do. Yeah, that's right. You're swimming 100 IM. That would have been a natural time in 100 IM to turn to the other end. So
207.1 for Elliott. Yao. Sam Cass, 209.8.
So it is Elliott Leisure with a 207 to win that event.
And Elliott Leisure, you got to give some props right now, Bill, because if you saw him, the first thing he did was go over to Jaden and ask him if he's okay. That's good sportsmanship right there.
It absolutely is. So now we go to an event where everybody wishes they could turn to freestyle a couple hundred early. This is the women's 400 IM. And I was told 7 times by Adam Cooper, make sure you mention that Aubriel McKay has the fastest time in the morning with a 4:29.25. Want to make sure that Ole does have some distance is in their bloods, and they always have. Charlotte White is lane number 2, as number 2 finisher, 4:30.6. So here we go. We have Kiralee Workman from NWA. That's Northwest Arkansas Aquatics. Lane number 2, that's Fiona Sanjaya from Rockville, Montgomery. Abigail Bonham, lane 3 from Nova of Virginia. Lane number 4, Una Diaz. This is Long Island Aquatic Club. Mia Eubank, Nova, Virginia, lane 5. Rachel Ritter, lane 6, Sioux Falls. Sophia Lyons, lane number 7 from Long Island. And lane number 8, Sasha Carafin, Long Island also. Long Island's got 3 girls in there, and they're just continuing to dominate the women's events. And they left the field here in scoring. So. From Ole, who won a 4:29.2. This is a time final event. So what we talked about earlier with prelims, finals, and only the top 8 can score in the top 8. That is not the case here because these times are not from a morning swim, a preliminary swim. These times are seeded times that you came with during the season. So everybody swims this once, and we can anybody can get into the top
8. Won the 50 backstroke just off the meet record a few minutes ago.
And the 50 fly.
Yeah, and the 50 fly, that's right.
All right, the women's record here is, Nico Jahaya.
There you go.
From
Queens.
Queens, oh yeah.
Queens, yeah.
4:22.77 last year. I'm sure I announced her name.
Sure, you probably did too.
We're coming in under here at 100. Mia Eubank. Una Diaz is right behind her, 002, 101.2.
But Una Diaz had a fantastic underwater off that on that backstroke.
She really did. And you watch her hands on the backstroke. Good tempo, but it's relaxed. It's not hyper fast. What we want to see here on the back, the breast, and the free is we want to see the second 50 of each stroke to be a little bit faster than the first. If you go, let's see where they touch here. What you don't want to see is we're seeing some 33.0. Ritter, 32.3. We don't want to see her following up with a 34.35.
Right.
We want to see another 32. Even if it's a 32.5, a little bit slower, a couple tenths slower, that's okay. That means that you're swimming the race controlled.
Right.
If you're going out fast and then your second 50 is a lot slower, that's going to be very frustrating for it's going to really jack up your lactic acid. So frustrating for the coach.
Faster than their first.
Exactly, and it's 32.6. She was 32.3, so she's right there. Only 2 tenths slower, but so that's a controlled swim. And Rachel Ritter coming up nice and high. Nice, and it looks like a 200 breaststroke here with these girls. They're a little bit tired, and they've got it's 100 yards of breaststroke, so they've got to control their energy.
Yeah, you don't want to keep that. You don't want to get that tempo going too quick because you still got 100 yards after the breaststroke.
So you see them really stretching and reaching into the next stroke. 37.7 from Sophie Lyons in lane 7.
36.2 for Bonham.
That's down there in
lane 3. She's making a comeback. Wow, 36. That's really
There's a bit of real estate to make up, but again, when your leader's 38.5 and you go 36, I think you got a shot to pick up some serious ground, and she definitely is. What she's done is, these other girls are really swimming themselves into a race for second. Rachel Ritter is 38.6 again. And again, 38.52, 38.65. She's even splitting this race nicely. But let's see where we're at. We got Una Diaz and Mia Eubank, both freestyle, both can swim freestyle. But look at Rachel Ritter's kick. She's got a nice control, and the Rachel Ritter had a huge advantage for a few seconds there. She was swimming freestyle. Everybody else is swimming breaststroke. Allows her to extend her lead.
Yep.
She has a two. So even though doesn't have the fastest split, and that belongs to Una Diaz. So that's Una Diaz is only a second half behind. Una Diaz is coming up on Rachel Ritter. I think Rachel's still got enough.
Rachel's going to have enough real estate.
Plus, Rachel can see her, but Una Diaz has swum herself into second place, and she has picked up a lot of time. You know, she was down 3 or 4 seconds at the 300, and it is Rachel Ritter who took this race wire to wire 4:24.7, a couple seconds off the record. Una Diaz is second. Aubriel McKay with a 4:29 ends up. Sixth?
Yep.
Seventh. Yep. Ends up seventh. So congratulations to her. All right, our final individual event of the night before we get into some awards and the relays. We have the guys 400 IM. The meet record.
A lot of new names in this one.
Yeah, the meet record. Yeah. The meet record in this event is held by Braden Capon from Academy Billet Swim Club. Yeah, it's the 200 back had the 200 back record, the 500 free record, 356.45. Reed O'Connell seat time of a 357.0, knocking on the door there. Ian Miller this morning for Webster Bluefins won a 4:13. We'll see if that can factor into the awards. 4:15.7 from Davis Wyatt and Thompson Colvin, 4:16.9. Be a little bit of a stretch for those two to get onto the awards podium too, but that's
why they swim the race, Bill.
It is why they swim the race. So here in lane 1, we have Ethan Chania from Long Island Express. Lane number 2, Leopold Nurit from Nation's Capital. Lane number 3, we have Kai Joyner from Rochester Swim Club. Lane number 4, Reed O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 5, Maxwell Garbaz from Madison Aquatic Club. Cullen Harrington, lane 6 from Nova of Virginia. Benjamin Wasatsky from Waukesha Express. And then lane 8, Connor Manier from Arlington Aquatic Club.
And 8 from Arlington, Connor Manier.
Let's go, and it is Arlington, so yeah, there's an AA Arlington Aquatic Club in Chicago too. So we told you all about the race strategies in the women's race. So we'll just sit here and enjoy this with a little bit less chitter-chatter from us, perhaps. I'm sure we'll find something to talk about. Like our leader from Long Island.
You see his feet are coming out a little higher than I would have expected.
They do. And what's interesting is that his left foot actually kicks more than his right. It happens sometimes. I've seen
he's just really strong.
I've seen some overzealous officials call that too.
I have too.
The award staging area.
He's 53.6, and it actually shouldn't be called. Some people look at that and they think it's a freestyle kick, but it's not.
He just looks strong and steady right now. No real speed change, tempo. Looks solid, nice and relaxed. Doesn't look like he's
dolphin kicks. I would love to see him get a little deeper and really snap out 5 or 6 dolphin kicks there. Get a little bit more push. I don't think it's a ton of energy, but right now he's underwater. Just a couple. I think 1 dolphin kick there. So.
He's swimming so fast, he's almost out of camera view.
So that's actually faster than the first 50. He goes a 00.99.
That is really good.
It's 154. The meet record is a 356.
He's going to have to really push this breaststroke if he wants a shot at that.
I totally agree.
What do you think? 32s, 33s, max?
I think so, yeah. I think I'd like to see him. He's going to want to be a 105. 34.7. Definitely, it just puts a lot of pressure on your freestyle.
Yep.
I know he did negative split he back half. Did a nice job negative splitting the backstroke.
Yep.
Let's see what he does here. And actually, even if he's a 34 low here,
yep,
he'll be turning at a 33. So he would need a 53 though.
Yep.
Yeah, he needs a 51.9.
Yeah. I think Braden's record's probably safe, but this is still a phenomenal swim by Reed O'Connell.
Watch lane 5.
Yeah,
Maxwell Garbaz is coming on strong. Look at the kick for Maxwell. Closing fast.
Nice thing for O'Connell is he can still kind of relax when he's swimming because he's got such a good lead.
And as long as Max Garbaz looked, he only outsplit Reed by a couple of 5/100ths a second.
Yeah.
But this is where, because he had such a big lead, Maxwell was still swimming breaststroke and trying to catch up. So when he does swim freestyle, it gets a little bit stronger. So 4:01.1.
And then here's a surprise Kai Joyner in third.
Oh yeah, that's a big shock.
Yeah. All right, looks like it's awards time for the relays.
And Ethan Shania is 8th of the 4:13.5, and he does hold off Ian Miller.
Oh yeah,
from this morning.
By 2/10.
All right, we're going to go to the awards with Aaron Mashman, and we'll catch you guys on the other side.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards of Anthony. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for Men 56 boys. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Already, sports fans, we see all those kids behind the box and going, one thing we got to beat this. We're starting the 1200 girls 400 free relay in lane number 1, Franklin Regional, lane 2, Maverick A, lane 3, Lake Erie Silver Dolphin A, lane 4, Lake Country A. Roxville Montgomery B is in lane number 5, Maverick A in lane number 6, Long Island B in lane number 7, Osaka State in lane number 8, each of those
Freestyle relay.
There are some relays that swam this morning. Nova Virginia's B was a 355.9. Tammy Bullett's A was a 356.5. And St. Charles is a 401. Looks like we got lane 3. That's Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. That's Catherine Rosenbaum at the early lead.
Get up there, Emma. Get up there.
Yep.
Catherine Rosenbaum with the lead. Lake Country, lane 4. That's Grayson Schindhelm. She is in second place right now.
Looks like they're right next to each other, Bill.
They are. They're watching each other too. This is
looks like Grayson
Mike
Grayson's
Schubert
giving a
used to call
little bit of a lead.
eyeball racing, and that was Lake Country 29-7. Great second 50.
Yeah.
Grayson Schindhelm. She turns it over to Reese Jankowski. Catherine Rosenbaum from Lake Erie turns it over to Leighton Lentz. We've seen her.
Oh yeah. You know she's going to bring it. I wonder, because she just got done with the IM a few minutes ago. I wonder how much that's going to play a factor.
I thought she was sunburned, but no, that's the help of the IM, huh?
Oh, that's Adrian Sliz.
Yeah, that's right. But Leighton Lentz, the fastest first 50, 27.0. And she's still putting it ahead. So any fatigue that she's feeling from the 400 IM, she is burying it deep.
Yes, she
and
is.
Trying to do everything she can for her relay to get them out in the open water. She's going to. She is extending her lead.
Handing off to Jimenez.
Isabella Jimenez will take the lead. Very conservative start there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Looks like she was a 50.
Long Island B. That was Lila Fleming. Now we have Lillian Karate from Long Island B. They'll be chasing down our leader, and that's Isabella Jimenez.
Not for long. Right now, Rockville, whoever that is,
Underwater, man.
Making a monster.
27-1.
Yep.
So, we always say this could be really good or really bad, depending if she's got it. Got to be careful in this event not to overcook that first 50 and get too crazy. But let's watch out there in lane number 7. That's Long Island Aquatics, and that is Lillian Karate. She is turning with these girls and starting to make a move.
Trying to tell those kids not to overcook the grits on that first 50. Yep. Lillian Karate's got him in first.
She's going to turn it over to Summer Lee. But we have Angela Remus in lane number 4. And in lane number 5 with Rockville, we have Julie Diaz. And it is, so far it's Summer Lee holding off her competitors. But, nope, that's not going to last.
Not right now.
It's Julie Diaz from Rockville, Montgomery. And
Angela Remus from Lake Country right there with her. Ooh, 26-6, 26-7. They are going.
And Ozaki Aquatics in lane number 8, moving up 2. Yeah. That is Elena Lumens. Yeah, nice turn there by Angelina. Is it?
I think it was Julie Diaz.
It is. That's Diaz. It is Diaz. Julie Diaz. Boy, what a finish.
400s.
Oh, man. And
let's go.
A very tight race. And Angela Remus closed in a little bit at the end, but Julie Diaz holds them off, and Rockville Montgomery gets the win. In the final heat tonight, we have Machine Aquatics. Those girls were 350, 354. They did it to a 355 and 356 earlier. Machine Aquatics Rockville Montgomery lane 5, Long Island lane 6, Hinsdale Silver lane number 7. Nova Virginia lane number 8. Virginia,
11-year-old.
We got Virginia Kuttner from Long Island, Molly Waidikas from Hinsdale, so Lane Jacobs from Nova, some names that we've seen, that we've been talking about all week so far. So it'll be an interesting thing. And again, there's different strategies here. Do you want to get your big dog out there and go? A lot of people do, and there it is. That's Kennedy Maston with the lead from the nice dolphin kicks. You get a good look at that. Lane number 3, that's Nation's Capital. That is Jillian Shiflett. We've seen her quite a bit too, and she's going to turn it over to Violet Mullen. So good front half.
Oh, yeah, Jillian Shiflett, 50 fly winner.
Yep.
Closing the distance on Machine, Kennedy Maston.
Kennedy Maston, no touch first. Nice exchange there.
Yep.
Some really nice exchanges. So the only thing on a relay exchange, you can move if you're on the block as long as your big toes are on, as long as some part of your body is on the block. When the swimmer touches the touchpad, you're clean. So in lane number 3, this is Julian Shiflett and she's starting to make a move, like slide up alongside. I think she's going to have the lead here. And we've got Adriana Flores from Machine touching second. And right behind them in lanes 4 and 5, lane number
Sarah
5,
Young.
that's Sarah Young. Lucy Parody in lane number 4.
25-7
Lucy Parody
for
splits
Lucy.
at 25-7.
Looks like NCAP will still have the lead going into this third swimmer.
But Lucy Parody's brought this relay back to fourth or fifth. And so Nation's Capital touches the wall first. And that's going to be Audrey Default. Oh, yeah, we've heard of her.
A little bit.
Mila Fisher is in this heat, lane number 6. Grace Zhang from Patriot, lane number 2. So we got some big names here so far in this meet. But it's Nation's Capital. This is Audrey Default. Very interesting. You know, they put Shiflett first, Default third. So they got some big guns early in the race. And then they're going to give
Ellie Brenner a chance.
Give Ellie Brenner a big lead. And
she's going to need it going up against Cena, Jenna Ryan, Mara
Ella
Wilson,
Brace,
Ella
too.
Brace.
Yeah. So, but
May
she
Strasser.
looks good. She's going to have a couple seconds here, so she'll have plenty of time to be patient. Don't go too crazy.
Oh, I don't think she listened to you.
No, I don't think she did either. Oh, Mommy, I'm going fast.
Oh.
Out 9.8. No, I'm kidding.
Looks like the strategy paid off, Cotton.
Come on, fight!
25-5. Yeah, 25-9 for Verona's Emma Cena.
26-4. But it's all right now. It's Ellie Brenner doing everything she can to hang on to this lead, extending the lead, actually.
Yeah.
See where she's at. Boy, she can see that finish line. She's got plenty of clean water.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody behind her. She has no,
Nice swim.
28-5.
That's a new record.
It is a new record. 341 from Phoenix Swimming in 2017.
Nice
They are 340.78.
Does not look like anybody. Well, from the first heat, I know that Nova and Academy snuck in to score some points.
They did.
Nation's Capital, new meet record.
All right, and now we go to the guys. 1200 boys, 400 per relay. 330.7 is Rockwell Montgomery's record from last year. Lane number 1, he's got Academy Bullets A. Machine, lane 2, A. Franklin Regional A, lane 3. Long Island A, lane 4. Rochester A, lane 5. Nation's Capital B is in lane 6. Lake Erie A is in lane 7. Rochester B is in lane 377. Swim United 400. North Palm Beach 405. 405 won't likely factor into the scoring, but you never know.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, lane number. So lane number 5, we got John Danhe. Lane 4, John Gravel. Lane 3, James Lang. So these are all guys from
Wrong heat.
I am absolutely on the wrong heat.
That's Elliot Leisure leading off.
Oh,
That
there we
makes
go.
sense.
That does make sense.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, Elliot's got him. I didn't like that breath of that wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got him a nice cushion start. See if we can get the rest of them to.
Lucas Wang
hang
will
on.
take over in lane number 4 here. Lane number 2, that is Jake Sim. He's going to turn it over to Felix Yu. Got different strategies here. We see a couple of these relays with some of their big guns coming up later, and but you know there's a lot to be said about getting some clear water out in front. So Rochester Swim Club late there, and they are in the lead. Machine is right behind them.
right there. It's neck and neck going into that third turn. Machine and Rochester. Rochester with a slight advantage on Machine heading into the finish, probably about a half a body length or so.
Yeah, Machine is closing the gap here.
Yeah.
It's going to be boom, boom here. So we're going to be looking at Caleb Cherryholmes from Machine. And in lane number 5 from Rochester, we're going to have Reich Joyner. Lane number 4, Long Island, that's Michael Meehan.
Looks like Machine has even closed the gap even more.
Yeah, that's Caleb Cherryholmes. We've seen him swim some finals. Yeah, he's 26-7. He has taken over the lead. About
Miss a last
tons.
name like that.
Yeah.
Say hi, Bill.
So it is lane number 2. Caleb Cherryholmes coming to the finish. He's going to hand off to Brandon Kwan. This is Machine with the lead.
And Rochester will have Hudson Brennan on the anchor.
Long Island's in third. Academy Bullets up at the bottom of your screen in lane number 4. That was Jax Capon. His first meet here. Braden Capon's brother.
Any relation to Todd? Looks like Machine took over first.
Machine, I think they had the lead going in, didn't they? Yeah, they did have the lead.
You're right.
What they saw.
Oh, look at this 25-8 for the Long Island guy. Probably a little too little too late, but.
Yeah, 0.8 of a second.
Whoa. Look at this.
I don't think it's too late.
Machine is, looks like they're going to. Nice.
That is. Machine Aquatics holds on for first. Rochester really hangs on for second. The Long Island anchor swimmer, that was Ryan Yao, outside lanes 28-5, just smoking that last 50. Franklin Regional. Alrighty, our final heat of this event. We have Nova, Virginia is B relay. Montecastle A, lane 3, Nation's Capital A, Rockland Montgomery A, and lane 4, Nova, Virginia A, lane 5, Trier Aquatics, lane 6 A, Conway B from Rockville, and St. Charles A.
Next up is heat 3.
John Gravel, lane 4, John Danny, lane 5, Samuel Task, lane 6, lane 8, Connor McCullough. There's some Riley Harrington up there in lane 1, James Huang in lane 2. This is a tough opener.
Star-studded heat.
You guys are looking across from each other. Is this the final of the 100 free? What the heck are we looking at here? So
Sam Cass setting the tone early.
And it is Samuel Cass, but look at lane 6. Look at right next to him, John Danahy is coming up tight from Nova, making this race much closer. Turbo Jet Ski in lane number 6 with the lead. Lane number 5, that's Nova, that's Nathaniel Doran. We got Xanda Pika in lane 4. Adrian Sleaze in lane number 8. Sleaze, sorry. Getting a little punchy.
He's a Sleaze bag.
Oh, wow. Where's that beat button?
Oh, he's going to love that.
All right, New Trier with the lead. That's Turbo Jet Ski.
Yeah, there you go.
God, I'll never see that name any other way. Got Nova right next to him, lane number 5. And that is Nathaniel door, and he's going to turn over to Daniel Bungie, and Nutrier's going to be turning over to Daniel Shanis. This is not a name we're really familiar with this weekend.
I wonder if Daniel Bungie uses chords a lot.
What's that?
I wonder if Daniel Bungie uses chords a lot.
Oh, there you go. Maybe he does, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Daniel Bungie, look at that.
Let's see where we're at here. Daniel Bungie, 24-8 versus 27-5.
24-6 for Rockville's guy, Tripp Thomas.
Yep.
Thomas Tripp.
Yeah. Trippin' Thomas Tripp.
Jack Tripper.
Rippin'. So we have a new leader. It's Nova. Not a surprise, actually, at this point. That is Daniel Bungie, who takes the young 11-year-old, and he's going to turn it over to Brady Hawk.
Liam Erickson anchoring for Rockville. You know that's going to be he's booking it.
Yeah, New Trier has Matthew Logan.
Yep. And Salim is definitely closing the gap on Brady Hawk. Did he use up too much, or has he got enough left in the tank to finish the race? Ooh. Ooh.
Big breath coming off that wall there.
Big breath. Uh-oh.
There, he sees him.
Uh-oh.
Digging deep.
Digging deep. Come on. Come on, get in there. Oh, wow.
And interesting, the anchor sort Brady Hawk from Nova. He did not take a breath the last 7-8 yards.
That's
Put his head down. He was a little bit off in the finish, but he saw him go with that Australian, Michael Flynn freestyle going straight arm and then just stretching it into the finish. So very nice swim there. Those guys win it with a 3:33.85, slightly off the road. Nova, Virginia this morning is a 3:35. They factor this into Now we go to the ladies 200 free relay. It's going to be quick. Lane 1, Rockville.
Next up, girls 13-14 200 freestyle relay. Heat 4.
Lane 6, Verona. NCAP B is in lane 7. Long Island B is in lane number
8. Ella Giblin starting off for the Rise. Brantley Patterson for Nova.
Emmy Goodavish for Verona. Sanjaya from Rockville, lane 1. Aaron Cass, Machine, lane 2.
Yep.
Everybody's throwing it looks like everybody's kind of throwing their fastest swimmer out there.
That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, that's strategy work.
Strategy, Cotton.
That's right. Ella Giblin, lane 4, turns it over to Emma Rapcan. We know she can go. On lane 3.
Savannah Harris.
Yep, Savannah Harris in lane 3. She's pulling up alongside, putting some pressure on Verona.
Kinley Plumer from Verona. Right now it's
It's going to be Nova to touch him first. And that's with Savannah Harris. Now we have Charlotte White.
And Emma. Emma Lehman. Brian, your daughter's doing great, buddy.
Love that watching.
You might remember her older brothers, Donovan and Nolan. Tell you
Over Virginia, we have Mia Eubank and Haley Purcell from Rise in lane number 4. Those are your leaders.
It's going to be a tight. Oh, look at those underwaters by Haley Purcell.
Haley Purcell is in lane number 4 from Rise.
Looks like Samantha Romer.
That was Mia Eubank from Nova to touched first at 140.84 for the Bullets. Slips in there for 6th in that heat. So, yep. All right, last for our final heat for the women tonight. Franklin Regional A. These are all A relays. Franklin Regional Lane 1, Lane 2, they just got this in Lane 5, Lane 7, Caitlin Fillo, I'm sorry, Hokie Aquatics, and Northern Kentucky versus lane number 8.
Just give a shout out to Gabby Hafner.
That's absolutely. Help her right now. Her father coaching her probably help her more than anything her uncle is doing. Nice little breakout there for Rockville's.
Oh, yeah.
That's Anna Kakai.
Oh, you knew that was coming. Well, I'm supposed to say that Gabby Hafner did not miss her turn this time like she did in the relay yesterday.
Mason's Capital Lane 3. That's Olivia Strawson turning it over to Brianna Fleming.
Marion Hooker for Rockville. Quinn Ryan for Point. Oh, and you also got Long Island down here in lane 2.
And she turns it over to Sasha Carafin. This is a really, really tough this Long Island relay. Diaz, Carafin, and then Zangaro.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have a big lead on Zangaro. Right now, Rockville looks like they've got a pretty good lead.
That's Harper Bartholomew.
Yep. Handing it off to
Doing a nice
Gabby
job
Day.
giving her teammate Gabby Day an opportunity here. And it's in lane 3. That's Nathan's Capital and Long Island in lane number 2. This is the women's meet right
Zangaro,
here.
Romer, and Day.
Yeah. Gabby Day's going to be just too good, and actually I think she's extending her lead here. 24-6, or 20, I'm sorry, 23-2, 23-4, and then Long Island 24-1, so all three of those ladies.
23-2. That's moving.
I haven't seen Gabby's dad. Last time I saw him, he was out running with his son. Didn't look comfortable. Northern Kentucky is lane 7.
And Southern 64, 13-14 freestyle.
It's so important in the team scoring. Obviously, all the relays are, but if you can get a few relays in your top 8, that was huge for our winning last week. Relays that finish in the top 8. Just really carried the day for you.
Oh, yeah. Top swims from this morning, Nova B 133.1, Greater Philadelphia 134.3, and 134.39 for NCAP B.
Those are 3 strong relays that could all factor. So right there up in lane 8, that's Maxwell Jackson. He's going to finish first.
2-6.
Second from Machine, that's Eric Spear. Owen Miklos from Nova.
Oh, look at that speed.
Lane number 4, that's Andrew Garber from Machine Aquatics, is it not?
That is.
Lane number 5, that's Aiden Mulkey from Hugh Harrell from Nova. Well, that's a great breakout. Machine looks great right now. This is Josiah Sturgill. We haven't seen a lot of him, but boy, what a breakout he had. And he actually stayed underwater. There's a wave coming in. They call it the bow wave coming in.
Yeah.
Man, he is just taking off. And it was everything that Nova could do. It's Cullen Harrington to keep up. He's all Machine Aquatics right now.
Here's
Bennett
the best
Steele.
part. This is their B relay.
22-7, 22-0, 22-6. They're the only team with all 22 so far. And now look at this. With all that work, then you have Nova. You have Jacob Dammerman just coming down. They got the little guy, Bennett Steele, hanging on.
23-2.
Now for the A relay, and then we saw Nova B relay 133-1. They're going to beat a few teams here. So
Well, they beat.
So here we go. Lane number, these are all A relays in the final lane. St. Charles lane 1, Lane 2, lane 3, Machine lane 4,
Next,
5,
fourth and
Rockville
final
lane
heat of
6,
this event.
Rochester lane 7, Navy Chapel lane 8, that's Long Island, Neil Wargan, Kyle O'Connor, Peter Shaw, Thomas McMillan lead off right here in lane 1. Josh Cannon, Kai Joyner, lane 6. Jeremiah Gormson, lane number 5.
Yep.
I'm going to sit back and watch this.
Oh, Germosen. Great turn. Great turn. Him and McMillan look like they're...
Great start.
Yeah.
St. Charles, though, 21-6. That was... it's hard to see him. Obviously, you can see on the screen here that those guys are hidden behind the coach. And a very aggressive relay start. Really perfectly timed.
It really was.
But now we have...
Is this Maxwell Thompson?
Machine. Yeah, it is Maxwell Thompson.
20.9.
Turning it over to Benjamin Matthias. The meet record here is a 127.28 by Rockville Montgomery. Once again, Machine 21.9, 20.9. Got a pretty sizable lead. Machine is Benjamin Matthias. He's turning it over to Hugh Morgan. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Lane number 1, that's St. Charles, Brady Jordan. Turning it over to Colin Bowe. So lane number 5, that is Rockville Montgomery there in second. That was Rafael Fontana. Turn it over to Lachlan Bartholomew. They will finish second. The races for third. Lane 8.
That's a new meet record.
It's Rito Conlon, lane 8. But it is St. Charles for third. 22.6. Meet record was a 127. It's now a 126. Smashed by Machine.
Machine is the machine. At least as far as the sprint relays go.
And Jacobs taking a little R&R on Longboat Key and watching the activities, I'm sure.
Another fun night of swimming, Bill. All right, we are gonna.
It's more meet records this week. We've seen everything. Tomorrow night's the culmination. We're going to look into crown some team champions for women's, men's, and combined. Some great swimming overall, and we're seeing a lot of these young kids that we can expect to see coming up next year. We'll see them in the big meet, and what's really cool about these meet, these 13, 14-year-olds, they get to race each other from all over the country. I remember a few years ago, Ty Spillane, Michael Cooper, all these kids from all over. Jeff and I were talking about today how they're still good friends, and that's what I love about this sport. We're not on opposite sides. We're all hanging out together.
Exactly right.
So from the Rosen Aquatic Center in Orlando, Florida, and the NCSA Age Group meet brought to you by Speedo. I am Bill Shawls. You are
the Mountain Man, Jim Bridger.
and we are out of here.
See ya.